Thanks for tuning into Shaw Arts and Entertainment. I'm Curtis Anderson at Lydias this afternoon, joined by the one and only Josh Palmer. Mr. Palmer, how are you doing? How was the new year?
Man, it was wonderful, dude. 2007 is going to be an awesome year, and I hope everybody had a happy new year.
Amen to that. Let's go back in time, December 28th, Thursday night, right here at Lydias. I took in your brand new band. You guys kicked it off that night at Lydias. Talk about that night.
It was amazing. The four of us just had such a chemistry on stage from the first note. I was really ecstatic with that. And we had a lighting team bring in a whole bunch of computerized lighting, so there was an aura of a show to it. Everybody was drawn to the stage, and I was just couldn't be more happier with everything. It was great. The evolution started about 11 years ago, from another blues bar down the road on Broadway, and that was my education. Went to the school of Stevie Ray Vaughan and Eric Clapton and Jimi Hendrix, and had my first couple of bands, by I was 14, right up to 18, and then started doing my own thing at that time, and then last year, well, I guess almost 2 years ago now, wow, the Idol thing came around and came to Saskatoon, and a mentor, a friend of mine, Paul Tobin, said, "Man, you should do this." And I went down there with like 5 minutes to spare, and here I am. I was spared the curse of Idol, that's for sure. All the idols are now indistinguishable from one another. Melissa O'Neill, whether it's Ava, even their CD covers look exactly the same. And because I didn't win that, I've been given the freedom to explore artistically what I've always needed to do, and which is a real blessing to me. And now that I have my band, well, it's just going to be a really fun year for us.
Highlight of the night for me was you sat down at the baby grand and you pounded out some stuff on the keys. That was awesome to see. I didn't know you were a piano guy.
Yeah, I learned how to play piano from listening to Supertramp records.
Nice.
I really did. When I was like 5 years old, I started listening to that, and by 10, I was like, I knew all of Crime of the Century, and Beatles. I learned how to play piano from, and I didn't really go much further. And then the past couple of years, I was like, man, I love playing piano. I should really get back into it. And I worked on my chops and started incorporating it into the live show. Well, this is actually an EP of a full-length album that's going to be released in March, at the end of March there, and this is half of the album, and the other half is already done. It's just waiting to be pressed. Okay. So this will be the second sort of album, and the first album was released in 2003 independently in Saskatoon and in the province. So the third upcoming album is coming real soon.
All right, how can people track your progress? Do you have a MySpace or anything like that?
Yeah, I do. MySpace.com, of course, /Josh Palmer Band. That's got all the updated information, songs, where you can buy the CDs, photos. The main website's down. It's being remodeled, so it's going to take a few months for that to get back up. That's just easy. It's basically the same thing, and there's lots of journals and all that stuff you can go through, and updates from the band. So.
Well, it's really glad to see you. Your initial push from Canadian Idol led you to be a pretty big name here in Saskatoon and play some pretty cool venues. What's next for you in the new band?
Just to keep playing. Just go where anybody wants to listen to live music, where there's a stage to be had. We're actually going tour to Alberta and BC in February and March, and then we'll be back in Saskatoon around for the Juno time there. And in the meantime, there'll be some showcasing in Los Angeles and New York for, just for some people down there. So we're just going hard, having fun.
All right, let's end this with Josh Palmer's message to the viewers of 2007.
2007, the year of no expectations and just have fun.